auto-scaling. So for people who don't know, auto-scaling lets you scale your website automatically. In Azure, you get to do it based on rules or based on a schedule. So to handle the peaks of traffic that Sally mentioned, we did it based on a rule because we didn't know when it was going to occur, so we couldn't do a schedule, so we did a rule. So how we handled this was we set the CPU threshold to 80%. So if it ever went over 80%, we would then increase the instance count by 1. And similarly with the memory, we also did that at 80%. So this meant that we can handle the peaks and troughs of traffic. But with scaling in an Umbraco, there's obviously going to be some problems. So a typical load balance solution would look something like this if you've got the hardware. So you've got a secure back office with 2 public front-end web servers being load balanced. So a content editor will make the change in the back office. The distributed calls are then made to the 2 public front-end servers to tell them of the new change. And then the public browsing site will then get that change. So that's brilliant. That's what we want. But in Azure, this wasn't so straightforward. Purely because each instance isn't publicly addressable. So you can't address it by DNS. And even if we could, we couldn't set up the configurations for the distributed calls to go to each instance because we weren't to know how many instances there would be available at that given moment in time. So, same scenario, a content editor makes a publish. It goes through the load balancer, and it will only ever hit the 1 instance, which isn't great. So an end user will be browsing the site. 1 minute you get the updated content, the next minute they get the stale content. Not great. So the solution